For years, I've experienced the benefits of membership as I've worked for Gateway Community and Technical College. But this year, I discovered that sometimes chamber membership can benefit you personally as well. My story was in May when my son Tristan was teaching English in an area of New Delhi in India. He suddenly got word that the U.S. had taken out Osama bin Laden. It was not safe to travel, it was not safe to be in groups, and his picture had just been on the front page of the local newspaper talking about the young American who was living alone in a hostel. We knew immediately we needed to get Tristan out of there. And I mentioned it at a chamber meeting, and people sprang into action. Chamber members were contacting colleagues in India, they were arranging transportation, they were arranging all these ways for him to get safely to the airport. And the airport officials around here were really helpful in talking to Delta and getting Tristan's ticket changed so he could come home 3 weeks early. Because of chamber members' efforts, Tristan came home to a really grateful mother, and a mother who now realizes that sometimes chamber membership is more than just your business membership. Sometimes it helps you personally as well.
I think one of the best programs that the Northern Kentucky Chamber has to offer is Legacy. Legacy is a group aimed towards younger professionals like me and my friends. Legacy provides us with a great opportunity to catch up and work on projects to improve our community. Our parents call this a play date, but we call it networking. The only problem with Legacy is that most of the people there are just too old. They don't understand how we think.
We've been chamber members now for approximately 25 years. I think we joined around 1988 or 89 or so. And over the years, I've been involved in the chamber, but not as much as I have been in the past 6 years or so when I joined the chamber board. The chamber has really benefited our company, particularly in the lobbying efforts. We're not big enough size where we can afford to have a full-time lobbyist. The chamber, through Steve Stevens and his team, get around to the business community, ask the key important questions of what concerns us, what keeps us up at night. And for us in particular, it's some of the government regulations, what's going on in Washington as well as down in Frankfurt, and to make sure we have a good workforce available as we continue to expand our business. We've recently decided to do an expansion of our building down in Hebron, and working with the Northern Kentucky Chamber as well as Triad, they've been able to work on our behalf down in Frankfurt with the economic development, and through the Workforce Solutions, Nancy Spivey and her team have made sure we've had a qualified workforce to be able to hire and retain.
The Chamber provides a great opportunity to learn leadership skills from some of the best business leaders in our community. Mr. Cooper, I'm looking forward to working with you in the next year, and learning from you, of course. I am also really grateful for the opportunity to say congratulations. As you take the helm of our largest business organization, there's no need to feel pressure. Just think about the Chamber's recent chairman. Let's see. Eric Haas sells beer and makes some sort of tags for chickens. Yeah, that set the bar really, really high. Gary Beatrice of Business Benefits sells health insurance. I heard the government took that over. And Rob Hudson of Frost Brown Todd, a trial lawyer. Enough said. Mr. Cooper, none of our recent chairmen have had your vast knowledge of computer apps. And of course, none of them have had your dashing good looks. I think you'll be the best chamber chairman ever.
The Chamber has given me a great opportunity to engage in advocacy issues outside of the field of medicine. For example, I've long been critical that our educational system has been failing kids who are coming out of high school and college allegedly ready to work, yet not at all trained in some very basic skills, basic principles, and common sense issues that are critical to succeed in any job, no matter what level. As a result, otherwise good, smart kids are failing in the real world, and our businesses are not getting the workforce that we need. There are many others at the Chamber who feel the same way I do and who, like me, are eager to do something about it. So through the Chamber, we as local business leaders are reaching out to educators to see what we can do together to bridge this gap. This will serve our young people, meet the needs of our businesses, and ultimately strengthen our entire community. I'm both proud and excited to be a part of this.
about the Chamber is how it helps to promote professional development. Before I went to the Chamber, I was a regular school kid and basketball player. Now I'm a CEO of a growing company. Even though we're a startup, we're in acquisition mode, hoping to acquire other beverage distributors. So, Ruth Doring, if you're in the building tonight, make your guy call mine and let's talk. I must admit, I have some concerns about the Chamber's new leadership. I know this Cooper guy, and let me tell you, he's not all that he's cracked up to be. Everybody thinks he's such a nice guy, but let me tell you, one bad math grade and no more Mr. Nice Guy. A lot of people see him as Mr. Clean, but let me tell you from personal experience, he's not Mr. Clean either. Just ask my mom. And what's really creepy is that he kind of looks like him too. See what I mean?